This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2024 Crossroads Hampton trailer, model 375 DBL. So this is a how-to video, not a floor plan. I'm just going to point out some of the features and how they work, okay? So you have scissor type stabilizers that already come with it. You have this slide room here, and then there's two on the other side. You have your patio doors, okay, and then a entrance door into the bedroom. Power awning with LED strip, outside speakers, two LP tanks which are full, deep cycle marine battery. Okay, some storage here underneath the bed. So this has on-demand hot water, so it'll give you a steady supply. The controls are on the inside. I just want to show you that there's a rocker switch right here to turn it on and off in case you can't get any power up there. You might want to come out here and look here. Okay, it does have safeties built into it. I'll talk to you more about that inside. But if you don't have water already, let's say you don't have the city water hooked up, or there's not water in the tank with your water pump on, when you try to turn it on, call for hot water. The gas burner won't fire because it doesn't sense any water. That's the most common thing to remember. Okay. So here we go. We got a tap here with a freeze-proof sillcock. We have a city water hookup right here. Most common way to get water to the trailer is through the city water hookup. Now, if you're camping someplace that doesn't have city water, you can pre-fill the fresh water tank right here. Use the onboard pump to pump the water. This right here is your black tank flush. So after you dump your black tank, you can leave the valve open, hook the hose up onto here, and spray out your black tank, cleaning off the sensors and getting a good reading, that sort of thing. So you have two gray tanks, as you can see, and a black. Okay. That's a vent for the range hood. You have a 50 amp cord, shore cord. This is just cable and satellite through. Okay. So we come around, we'll go inside and check it out. Okay. And of course you have this is signal and power right there. Okay. So we'll come back through here, but we're going to we'll do this part first. All right. Okay. So this is your control panel. This is to turn your antenna on and off, your digital antenna. The top thermostat is for the AC, basically, in the front bedroom. The lower thermostat is heating and cooling for this area. Paddle fan switch, or ceiling fan switch, I'm sorry. Just some lights. Like I said, the Winegard Connect antenna power. So right here, this is the water pump. The water pump, like I stated, if you don't have city water, you can pre-fill the fresh water tank and pump water out of it using the pump there. Pump's also used to winterize the trailer. You have lights here. This is your power awning switch. Never leave the awning out unattended. If you're not going to be at the campsite, roll it in so it doesn't get damaged. 3 slide rooms, and of course all your levels all the way across. You only have one black tank, so you disregard the second one. Alright. Okay. So as we come in, you have a pantry. Always remember that there is it's not latched right now, but there is a latch back here, so Don't try to yank it open unless you unlatch it. It does have a switch with a sensor on it, I think, so it'll shut on and off for you. Your refrigerator, always keep this in place when you're traveling so the doors don't fly open and get dented. Your keys right now are hanging on the faucet. Range hood with vent. I showed you the vent on the outside. Well, the fan is 2-speed fan in here plus a light at the bottom here underneath. Okay, so when it comes to your range, you've got 4 burners here and then your oven, of course. It's very simple. I don't know if it's got the gas on, but I'll just... No, so there's none, but very simple. You're going to just push it to spark, okay? Alrighty. You have a fireplace down below. The fireplace has a remote. You can change the colors on it and do all sorts of things with it, of course. Set the temperature. Okay. It's a good space heater. You have a television, and this is the televator, as they call it. And you have a switch right here. I won't bring it all the way up, but I'll just show you how it works here. Okay, so up and down with the TV. Okay, and you have shades all the way around. This is a hide-a-bed. You pull the back cushions off. You grab it here, fold it out, drop the legs, and you got a 3-panel hide-a-bed. Of course, you have theater seats, or just recliners, whatever you choose to call them, but it has a heater in it, and it has a massage in it, and power for the back and the footrest, so they're nice. Always keep your chairs strapped when you're traveling so they don't bounce around and break something. Alright. This is your carbon monoxide. No, it's not. Yeah, this is your carbon monoxide LP gas detector right here. It should always be green. If it's not green, get it serviced. This is your power converter right here. This converts AC to DC power, so when you're plugged in, you've got a regular 110 AC circuit breakers here, and they're all labeled over there. Then the power is converted to 12 volt DC over here. You got 12 volt fuses, and they're labeled. And there's also a battery tender, so it'll sense how much energy your battery needs. As long as you're plugged in, it'll always keep your battery charged, okay? Alright, the bathroom. Okay. Sink and shower work like any other sink and shower. The toilet works like any other RV or trailer toilet. It's got a flush pedal here, and it sits right over a black tank. So after you get where you're going, you hook up your power and your water. Then you'll put a dose of chemical right in the bowl, and you'll step on the pedal and hold it down until at least a gallon of water goes into there along with the chemical. You can use more than a gallon, but no less. And then it's ready to be used. If you don't, that's consider using it dry. And if you don't put the water and chemical in there, the smell will be terrible. Plus, it'll get clogged up. So you always want to make sure you put the chemical in, at least a gallon of water in. This is a remote for your fan and your lid. On top of your vent lid, right there. GFCI. Just remember all the plugs-in trailer are wired to a GFCI, even the one on the outside. So if you're using something outside that pops, you're going to reset it here. This is the controller for your, it's shut off right now outside, I showed you the switch, but this is your controller for your on-demand water. And basically this is Fahrenheit, Celsius, you can change it on and off, and there's your temperature selector, really simple. But like I said, there has to be water available. So if I try calling for hot water and there's no water hooked up, it'll sense that and it won't light the burner. So it always has to have access to water, or else it will not fire up. So keep that in mind, okay? Alrighty. And up here, of course, are your loft, or lofts, I guess you would say. Okay. Now, you have storage underneath the bed, of course. This is a Let's see what we have here. You have TV hookup. Wait a minute. Let me look a little farther here. Seem to be missing something or overlooking something. Okay. Oh, apparently there is. I'm wrong about that. There's no hookup here. Okay, sorry about that. I spoke before I looked. Now this has a shade on it, so you're just going to use the switch, and it goes across the window. Okay. This, I believe, let me look before I talk this time. This is for a washer. Yes, a washer dryer. So it's pre-wired and plumbed for a stackable washer or a combo. The stackable is more makes more sense because there's that much more room, but you could also use the combo in here. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see what else. I don't want to forget anything here. But I think we have it. All of your literature is in here. Plenty of air conditioning for sure. So let me look. Okay, I think that about covers it. So thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. Please remember to inspect the roof. Every 90 days the manufacturer states the roof should be inspected. Just make it part of your regular maintenance. You have somebody come over and look at it. You can't see what's happening up there unless you look. So somebody has to get up there. So that's important. And right now this is winterized, so the water's been purged from the system and it's been replaced with antifreeze, so it's set for the winter time. Okay. Other than that, like I said, a roof inspection with all trailers, not just this one, with all trailers, it should be part of your regular maintenance, so keep that in mind, okay? Thank you very much.